this is Josh from Advanced Camping, bringing you another video tour. This one of an all-new 2022 Roadtrek Play SRT. So this is going to be the slightly less expensive version of the Zion SRT, but I think you'll agree once we go through everything, there's not too big of a functionality difference. Your main big things that you're kind of missing from the Zion SRT are your power steps. This will be pre-wired for solar, though won't have it, but it still has a 400 amp hour AGM battery versus 400 amp hours of lithium, and still has the in-engine generator, so you can run your air conditioner overnight if you want to, right off the battery power. You can regenerate your power in half an hour, 45 minutes of idling the engine, which is near silent, so you're not going to have any problems with generator noise or anything like that. So if you want to put pets in here and stop for a nice dinner somewhere, it's going to be absolutely perfect, especially with the shorter size. The 19'7" fits into a normal parking space very, very easily. You still have the side and rear screen kit. You still have the power awning, tankless instant water heater, the big double door fridge, that constant power supply. You also have a outside shower even. So I mean, it's really decked out for the price. The price will be on our website, advancedcamping.com. It's really going to be a good price for what you get on this machine. As you know, you don't have any noisy generators. It's compact, easy to use. You still have a power sofa. It's a really great package, I think, for the money. Absolutely. So let's take a quick walk around on the outside here. On the top here, we'll see our power awning. We have a porch light, of course. Gives you a little bit of extra visibility out here, two of them. Okay. This is the Granite Exterior, which I personally like, as these are not painted on the Plays, so it blends. It looks all like one continuous color on the Granite. So the windows, the color, and even the sort of ram portions here all blend very nicely together, where normally you'd have sort of three different color schemes kind of going, and it looks a little bit different. Let's just say different. This is also going to be on our last one on a 2021 Ram chassis, so the price is going to be considerably lower. It's a good $11,000–$12,000 more for the 2022 Ram chassis, which all the future orders will be. So functionality wise, it'll have the same engine. You'll have a lot of the same safety features both ways. You're just gonna get a really good deal on this one for sure. So in the back here, we're gonna have our city water connection underneath. We're gonna have hookup for electricity, or shore power hookup. And looks like they even now started installing cable TV inputs in case it's raining the whole time and you want cable TV from a campsite or something. You all have your hitch, and Roadtrek really fully orders these Rams, so you're gonna have leather wrapped steering wheels, extra storage up in front, and one of the other nice things that you don't get on any of the other manufacturers is these backup sensors, and those are going to beep as you get closer to an object, which is really quite a nice touch. So we'll have a little bit of storage underneath the power sofa, and so most of this stuff gets moved, so this will kind of all be out of your way, the exception of maybe the power cord. And you're gonna be able to store bag lawn chairs, longer items, that type of a thing. 3 seat belts as well, so you can travel with up to 5, and you're also forward facing. You're not facing the side. You won't have to worry about car sickness or anything like that. So that's going to be a nice touch. Quick walk around over here. This is going to be our outside shower, which is definitely a nice touch. as you know, it doesn't fill your gray water tank when you're using that, and that'll be hot and cold water there. And this is going to be our Girard instant tankless water heater, quite nice. And down below here is your access port to your macerator pump. And Roadtrek's the only one using a macerator pump for the sewage right now. And it's really great. It's what they use on high-end yachts. Basically, you pull out a smaller diameter hose, stick it into the hole in the ground, and basically then you go in your climate-controlled coach up there, definitely away from the action, so to speak. Push and hold the red button and it pumps all of that out. Sounds just like a garbage disposal. It's kind of what it is. And yeah, it gets all that waste out, no matter if you're on an incline or a decline. It really doesn't matter. It pumps all of it out. So it's sort of a little more classy way to dump your waste, if you will. So certainly you're sort of away from the action, which is a good thing for sure. So let's take a look inside our Roadtrek Play SRT. SRT standing for Short Road Trek, meaning it's just a bit shorter. Maybe you can even see we actually have a Zion, a full-length Zion right next to it, so it is a bit shorter, about a foot or so shorter, which makes a difference in these for sure. So you can see we have a beautiful cherry wood interior in here. Very classic looking, you know, stainless steel backsplash in your kitchen here. Very nice pull down faucets. You'll have a countertop extension here. This also works as a desk. If you swivel a passenger seat around, you know, you'll be able to use that as a little desk area as well. Plenty of outlets all throughout. And the nice thing here is you just don't have to worry about, okay, do I need to run a generator to plug this in, or, you know, do I need to find a place to plug in or something like that. You don't really have to think in terms of that. You just simply plug whatever you want to plug in and the batteries are going to run it. Same thing with the air conditioner, you know, you just turn it on when you need it on. So it really simplifies everything, gives you a lot more freedom. And certainly if you're using this more as a touring coach or going from place to place every night, compared to a camping coach, it certainly can go camping too. You know, that's going to lend itself a lot nicer. And the exterior of these, they take great pains to look just like a regular sort of high-end van. So, you know, that's going to give you that sort of stealth camping, boondocking ability that I like to say. So, you know, that's going to be great, as you're not going to have any generator noise or anything like that. You're going to have self-regenerating power wherever you are. So, very cool setup there. And very nice kitchen. You got a 2-burner stove underneath there that's recessed, so you have more counter space. Very nice. We'll have our bathroom area, a little sink there, toilet, a little place for toiletries, a light, waterproof light, and again, yeah, that tankless, instant tankless water heater. The other nice thing that I like to mention is you have very big holding tanks on the Roadtreks, very large compared to some of its competitors. You know, you're talking about it's about a 36-gallon freshwater tank. So, I mean, that's huge when you compare that to some other brands out there. So they really are planning on you sort of taking this off-grid, boondocking, stealth camping, whatever you want to call it. You don't necessarily have to go to a campground if you don't want to. I mean, that's really the whole purpose of it. So, let's see. We have a good bit of storage up here. It's overlooked a lot as it's up here, but it's lined. It's very deep, quite nice. This is what I was talking about. This is a little extra bit for the chassis, a little bit of extra storage there. Those are going to be Roadtrek reading lights that you can sort of swivel and get in a nice position. But you know, you're also going to have the leather wrapped steering wheel, and the rear view mirror you can turn into a camera that's on all the time. And it's not to be confused necessarily with the backup cameras. It has its own backup camera built into the GPS system there with the lines and the backup sensor and everything. This is going to be used for actually driving the rear view mirror. So it's a big wide angle lens, perfect for a motorhome, as otherwise you'd have a ton of blind spots all around you. So it's really, really great to have that. Once you get used to it, it's hard to go to anything else. It's one of the huge advantages to the Ram, in addition to reliability and the ability to find parts really anywhere or service. You're going to have blind spot sensors on the mirrors, the heated power mirrors on both sides, so that's going to be nice. It's going to have a wind guidance computer built right on board, so you're not going to get you know, so much swaying in the wind and such. So in this size, you don't get a ton of that, but certainly it's there to help eliminate most of it, definitely. All right, let's take a pan around here. Okay, so we're gonna have great storage here. This is, people that always love this, a huge pull-out pantry. This has been copied by a lot of Roadtrek's competitors. None have come close to how big and deep that is, though. This particular one is technically supposed to come with a single door fridge, but this has a big 5 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer here. So it's sort of your premium model. Absolutely huge, very, very, very nice. Certainly plenty of room for, you know, frozen pizzas, ice cream, anything you can fit up there, and plenty of refrigerator space too. You know, very, very open and compressor based, you know, so you don't have to worry about it being level for it to work. You just turn it on and it works right away. So and you don't have to have propane on while you're traveling. Another one is this big deep pull-out drawer here for pots and pans. Very, very deep indeed. So they kind of spec this all out like you're like a little home. I mean, that's really kind of what they're doing, as opposed to just scattering little storage areas all around. They kind of think about it a little bit. You know, you have great kitchen storage all throughout here. You know, you can open pull-out drawers and shelves, all where you sort of think it should be. Your pantry's right by your fridge and your kitchen. That all makes sense. You know, microwaves right up here, and then sort of back where you might change your clothes. You guessed it, your wardrobe is right here. It's quite deep. You have a hanging clothes thing here, and you know, it's quite deep, as you can see, so you could really pretty easily you know, put some folded clothes underneath there, which is going to be quite nice. This too is going to be storage underneath this. So yeah, hopefully you can see that. So pretty good storage, maybe for shoes or bedding or what have you. And this, remember, you have 3 seat belts back here, 2 of which are 3-point seat belts. So going to be a little bit safer there, with the middle being a lap belt. So if you're planning on traveling with any friends or maybe going tailgating, it's going to be great, as it's one of the very, very few motorhomes that will transport 5. So definitely a big upgrade there. Very nice open area back here too. There's a lot of you know, a lot of windows, and these windows do open, and there's screens for them, and there's shades for them, so you have privacy and everything like that as well. And of course you have the big privacy curtain in the back here that also opens up into one big screen. So with the addition of the side screen and the back screen, and your power fantastic vent, sorry for the quick pan around, but this big power fantastic vent with the rain sensor built in, that creates sort of a negative air pressure environment in here. So what that does is, wherever you have a screen out, it pulls air from there and gives you a very, very good cross breeze. Trust me, being in these things in 100-degree heat, sometimes hotter than that, as they get really hot in here in the summer, turning that thing on makes much more of a difference than you might imagine. It really cools things off very quickly, brings things to a much more tolerable level, and is very quiet and is easy on battery power. But again, you know, if it's real hot and humid and you need to run the air conditioner, you know, it's made to run that as well. So you really have double duty here. So yeah, you really have a fantastic coach for the price. I would, you know, I just can't recommend it strongly enough. So again, my name's Josh. You can reach me here at 414-281-6330. Please do ask for me if you're calling on this one. Love to help you on it and get you the lowest price available. So thanks again. Check out our website at advancedcamping.com for current pricing information, stock availability, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day.